So guys, we're back for workout 3. This one focused on posterior chain and it's a strength workout. Now before we get into it, make sure that you've done your warm-up. As soon as you've done the warm-up, you're ready to jump straight in. So we're going to start with 3 exercises: a tabletop bridge, a bottom half squat and a squat jump. So what that looks like, your tabletop bridge, it might be a new one for some of you. I'm going to have your hands down to the side and just support your body weight. And all it's going to be from this position, drive your heels in and lift up. Nice and controlled, bring yourself back down, keeping your hips off the floor and all the way back up again. Back through, driving through up at the top, really squeezing your glutes at the top. Now making sure that you're comfortable with that movement. If not, you've got the regression, so we can just be from here into a standing glute bridge, again squeezing at the top. Just hold for a second there. Once we've done 15 reps on that, we're going to move into a bottom half squat. So all that is, down nice and low, you're going to slowly come halfway up, back down 1, 2, 3 for 15, steady, don't rush that movement. As soon as you've done your 15, go straight in, squat jumps, driving straight through, and again 15 reps, making sure that you're landing, controlling it all the way down into a low landing position. Now, if squat jumps feel a little bit difficult, you've got a couple of options. From there, we can just come up onto the toes, but try not to be doing a half squat jump this movement for now. Try to make sure that you're coming down nice and low, up onto the toes and through. And again, if you want to go somewhere in between, go for a jump, but focus on your landing, just don't go quite as high. The next section, again, you don't need any weight, but for this one, you need something that you can hold overhead. We'll go into it as we get into that exercise. I'm just going to use a foam roller, but a step, a broomstick, anything like that would be absolutely fine. Now, what we're going to start with is just a single leg RDL movement. So what we're looking for is a stability movement really more than anything. You're going to lift one leg off the floor, just slightly, nice and strong, hinge at the hip, elevate up, then come back through. Now if you need to put your foot down, you can, or you can lift up in front, challenge your core a little bit more, add a little bit more stability into that movement. And we're going to go for 6 reps on this. Ideally, it should take around 3 seconds to come into that position, and then just 1 to drive straight back through. Again, if you need a little bit of support with that, there's things that you can do. You can have a pole onto the floor just to add to stability. You can hold on to something that's already stable and just try to work through that movement. But the key thing is that you're lifting this back foot quite high and you're keeping a straight line from your head all the way through to the back of your foot. All right? Once you've done that, 6 each side. Now obviously that's focusing on control, focusing on stability through that movement. 6 each side. Once we've done, we're going to go into an overhead good morning. Again, you can use anything for this. I'll use this just to show you, just to demonstrate. But it's just going to be pushing up, and again focusing on that hinge position at your hips. Chest nice and high. And then we're going to drive out, hinge down, nice and stable at the bottom. Drive back up. 3 seconds. Back through, and I'm really working my upper back and shoulders to try and hold this directly above my head. I'm not trying to let it fall, trying to keep a nice flat back position, straight through, and again drive up. 12 reps on that, okay? 3 seconds down, 1 back up. Once we've done that, ready to move on to the next bit. Now guys, moving into the next section, we're going to focus on some reverse lunges with an overhead reach, and we're going to do a body saw plank. So again, really focusing on some of them postural muscles, making sure that we're also working your legs and your core. Again, upper back, lats are going to get a little bit of work from this as well. So some really good exercises, but some new movements, so please pay attention. All this is going to be the reverse lunges. We've done these before, standard reverse lunges, stepping back, drop your knee down towards the floor and back through. What we're going to do though, we're going to change that movement a little bit. Still, movement from your lower body is the same, but we're going to try and be a little bit more upright, and as we come down, both arms are going to reach up. Now we don't want you collapsing in your low back, still want nice and stable through here, but it's going to be step back, both arms reach up, and drive from there. Staying on the same leg, step back, reach both arms, and up from there. We're going to get 15 reps on each side. All right, if it feels like a little bit too much, do what you can in terms of opening up. So maybe get 4 or 5 reps with an overhead reach, and then go into standard reverse lunges to finish this set, but try to get towards 15 reps. If you can do that, moving on to body saw plank. So again, this one can be done from your feet or your knees. I'm going to go from my feet to demo. And all it's going to be is into a standard plank position. And what we're going to try and do is drive ourselves forward and then back. So forward as far as we can get, and then back as far as we can get. Take your time with them, and again we're going to go for 15 reps on that one. Right guys, so going into the last section, we're going to do some hamstring slides, we're going to do lying leg raises and Hindu press ups. It's really going to work on hamstring strength, core strength, and then finishing with that upper body strength. So for your hamstrings, we're lucky enough to have these, but if you're doing them at home, laminate floor, have your socks on, and I'd actually put something else, another pair of socks maybe under your heels, so that your feet slide nice and easy. There's a lot of ways to do them, you'll be able to do these from home. Now what we're going to do, it's a tough exercise, so we've got a couple of options for this one. And start from a bridge position. So again, when you're bridging, try not to be completely flat. Realistically, you want your shoulders tucked towards your hips, and we're going to drive up into that bridge position. Now from here, try to keep your hips as high as you can all the way through. You're going to slowly lower yourself down, squeeze back up to the top. Slowly lower yourself down, squeeze back up, and again 3 seconds on the way out, 2, 3, and squeeze in nice and powerful. Now if that's a little bit too much, try to still keep this movement coming down, but allow yourself to come all the way down, one at a time, return back to the bridge position, and go through that movement again. You're going to get 10 reps on that. Once we've done, we're going into a lying leg raise. So from there, all it's going to be, again, you might want your hands underneath your hips, or you might want them just to one side. Would usually say, again, keep your shoulders off the floor. It's going to help to have a little bit more support and a bit more strength towards your lower back upper area. All it's going to be from here, driving down, squeeze back up. Driving down, nice and controlled, squeeze back up. Again, you get them right, they will be difficult. Don't rush through that movement. Look for as much control through your body as possible. You don't want to be collapsing in at your lower back and allowing a lot of movement through here. Final movement is a Hindu press up. So what that's going to be is starting with a press up position, but you're going to set your hips nice and high. We're going to walk in a little bit, so it's almost like a down dog position in yoga. We're going to drop down and through, then push up at the top. Now from there, you can either return straight back up, drop down and through, and push up, or what we can do is come down into that position and reverse back through the movement. Up to you which one you do, but again, 3 sets, 10 reps, take your time. And all of these, it's a 3 to 1 tempo. Once you've done that, you might want to finish with a little bit of abs. Good luck. So that's it for today's workout. Again, it's not one where we was expecting your heart rate to be through the roof or anything like that. That'll be coming tomorrow. This one was focused on building strength, building those foundations to allow you to make some real solid progress over the next 8 weeks. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Any questions, any issues, any comments, any feedback on the session, please let me know. Good luck with the session. Hope you enjoy it.